If you're looking to buy a Q50 3.0T, be willing to pay to play. What I mean by that, this comment is one of the reasons I say that. The engine is not cheap, and the labor to install an engine or any other accessories is not cheap at all. It's almost like you're paying for a GTR without the value of a GTR, okay? So, this guy got charged $3,000 to remove an old engine and to install a new one. So, the shop charged him $1,500 to remove the old engine and another $1,500 to install the new motor. Now, $3,000 was just the labor cost. If you look on the cost to just buy a VR30, the engine that's in a Q50, Q60, or Nissan Z, you're looking at $4,500 to $5,000 if you're looking to buy one used. $6,000 to $7,000 if you're looking to buy a brand new long block off of Z1 Motorsports. And if you get a new long block and your car is under 2021 because they redesigned the valve cover on the driver's side 2021 and up, you're going to have to get a new valve cover. You can't use the first gen valve cover on a new motor. With that being said, these cars by any mean are not cheap at all, especially when the engine alone costs almost more than half the price of the whole entire value of the car. Now when the car is running, it's pretty fun to drive. But when it's not, man, your heart and your wallet's gonna hurt. In 2019, I had a G37 and I blew up the engine, right? It only costed me $3,000 with labor and the motor included to get a new engine in. For VR30s, $3,000 is just covering the labor. It's not even covering the engine. In total, it's going to be like $8,000 to $10,000 if you're looking to put another VR30 engine in. You know, that doesn't really sound like it's a good idea, honestly. Especially if you can go to the auction and you can get a Q50 complete from Copart with the engine in it. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people resell the engine and it costs way more. That's how you flip with cars. But honestly, as a regular person, I feel like in the future, we're going to see more swaps on the VR30 platform. People are going to start putting VK56s in their VR30 platform. Because, bro, look at it like this, right? Why should I put $10K to put the same engine in that I had a problem with? And instead of just putting like a V8? Like, bro, I know a lot of people that wish that the G35, G37 came with a V8. Me personally, like, yo, bro, no funny stuff. The VK56 is about to get EcuTech soon, real soon. So it's about to be able to tune it. If you can get a Q70 from a junkyard with a VK engine V8 in it, you could swap a lot of stuff over to the VR30 chassis. I know the transmission, you could probably do a VR30's transmission on a VK, then add some sort of turbocharger, supercharger, forced induction. You have a car that is way better than any VR30 on the platform. Any VR30. Everything is dead. But the more cost-effective way, honestly, would possibly be to put a VQ in a VR30 car. Like, again, you get a Q50 from Copart for like $5K. You take a VQ out, you take the engine wiring out. You might have to do the VR30 to VQ transmission swap by keeping your transmission. But you end up with a more solid and reliable engine and a better exhaust note. On a Q50, it doesn't really sound like it's too good of an idea. You're better off just selling the Q50 with the blown motor VR30 and just getting a Q50 with a 37. But a Q60, if you put a VQ37 in a Q60, you're going to be turning everybody's heads with that exhaust, first of all. A flame map VQ37 Q60 is going to turn everybody's heads. Especially if you add force induction. That car is more rare than anything on this planet right now. That honestly is my dream. A Q60 with a VQ37 that is turboed. Not a lot of people are going to say that, but that, if worse comes to shove, I'm not putting another VR30 in it. I'm putting a different engine.